road crews in Wichita are on standby, ready to roll when needed. Streets are already pre-treated with brine, but salt mix with sand are being used later to give better traction. KSN's Derek Lytle joins us now from Salina. And Derek, you talked to a trooper and someone from emergency management about what they're looking for.
Yeah, Julia, I spoke with Trooper Ben with KHP, and he tells me he has memorable flashbacks of last month's storm, being those dozens of cars overturned on the highways. And he tells me they expect to have just about the same amount of calls for this go around. He says he does anticipate parts of I-70 will begin to close in the west as hotels fill up with people hunkering down, and those closures will begin to make their way towards Salina. He says the biggest thing that puts motorists in a pickle is thinking you can go the typical speed limit or taking back roads to try and continue your drive.
You'll see that, so I-70 might be closed, and that's the big road, and that's the road that people want to drive on, but you'll see them taking alternate routes because they're pressed or they're determined to get to a certain destination, and they'll take those secondary roads. And the only thing I can say is those secondary roads are usually not better. They're usually worse because the big roads, the main arteries of our state, are going to be taken care of first.
He says it takes a team effort to help in a storm response, and part of that team, Saline County Emergency Management. And they say one of the biggest things they will be monitoring, the power grid.
Or to get to a point where lots of people lose power, we would set up a shelter that's more of an overnight type of housing situation just for those people who lose power.
Now, she says they will work side by side with Evergy to get the latest updates and see who needs help the most. Now, I will be sticking around here in Salina, and I will be taking a ride with Trooper Ben in the morning to provide you exact updates and a look at how that response is going. Here for you in Salina, Derek Lytle, KSN News 3.